Hi, I'm Iman. I would like to present to you the final project to design a residential for my client in Kajang. The site is located at Jalan Medaling by walking from MRT Kajang Stadium. The size of the site is 17560 times 33600 millimeter. The site before is the car park area but is already abandoned, becomes an open space for junks. So come to here, this is my presentation board. So here is the Jalan Medaling, so which the site is here also. And this is Jalan Tengah and Jalan Besar. So here is the pink thingy, here is Jalan Tukang, which is my client shops located at here, the traditional pharmacy. So yeah. So this is my board, also one of it, and it says the SWOT. So it got the access, view, sun, wind, and zoning. So the width of the site is in front of the site. There's a busy road which is only a few parking spaces only. So here is this one here. As you can see the traffic congestion in front of the site due to many vehicles queuing at one lane, waiting for the traffic lights. So this may cause serious air and sound pollution in front of the site. So there is not much of the view. So you can see here is a view of shop lots surrounded in the area. But the strength of the site is that having a public transport like bus or MRT enable people easier for transportation. The site also has sufficient light source during the daylight that comes from east-west, allowed to do a lot of outdoor activities and planting. Still has good ventilation for the north to east. Yeah. So this is my client info. So my client is above 50 years old businessman who runs a 86 years traditional pharmacy, Dong. The only left in Kajang. Inherited by his great-grandfather and passes to his dad and passes to him, Mr. Wu Sangzi, my client. In this shop, the main selling was the Chinese traditional medicine that's stored in old rice tin, but he also sells some things like beverage, snacks, daily uses, and also cigarettes. His family works with him during the day. He has a son who studies in primary school, and he also has a mom who helps him taking care of the shop. Mr. Wu, my client, is a busy guy. He always fetches his son after school, and he always opens the shop after he fetches his son. And it comes to open the shop, and he started to do his daily chores. It's drying herbs at the opposite shop by crossing the busy road, because the only place that having the source of light, so it's able for him to dry the herbs. Next is he also likes outdoor activities like gardening, collecting Chinese statue to represent as a feng shui for his help, keeping those Chinese herbs, wine, and his enjoy teas too. So he's a private person. He doesn't like to speak a lot of about himself, and he likes to have a space like do what he likes. Yeah. So this is my board. This is the client info, and this is what I sketched the Tong here. So So here is my concept. So now my concept of shelter in a box comes from an old rusty tin. So the old rusty tin is made of zinc and bronze. So it's as a raw material. So like the tin is also act as a protective shell to protect the herbs to prevent dust, air, water. So like this tin is also give with a full of surprise that when it opens the cover of the tin, you can sense the smell of the fragrance of the herbs and also seeing the appearance of the herbs. So the next is the materials that I use is bricks, concrete, metal, timber, and glass. So this is my response strategy board. So my strategy of my design, I wanted to follow the daylight of the site and the ventilation. I wanted when the resident is bright and good ventilation into the house. So some more, I wanted a big space for him to do his outdoor activities like gardening, uh, drying herbs in or at his courtyard. So he having a connection with the nature together with his family. Secondly, I wanted to have a private space for him and his family because he's a very private person. So I using the Flemish born brick wall as a theme without any exposed, but having a ventilation bricks for letting the airflow through the house. So this is the first one. You can see the So this is the ideation of the form. So the shape of this is come from the tin, and then I focus on the wind and the daylight. So here is like I extend two looks like a cute triangle so that the internal space can feel or having the interacts with the outdoors, the daylight also. So here is like I wanted to put a private room between these two acute triangles. So this is the bubble map. So this is the agency and criteria matrix. So this is the possible arrangement, activities and spaces. This is my roof and this is the contact. So this is the two floor plan. This one is the ground floor, this first floor. Ground floor labor and the first floor labor. So come to the ground floor. This one is the living room, the tea room, dining, storage, the kitchen, public bathroom, master bedroom, and the last one is the private bathroom. So at this ground floor, it provides primary residence for my client and his mother. So it's engaging both with the Jalan Medaling and the garden plus the courtyard. So move to the first floor. So here is the multi-purpose hall. This one is the bedroom one. This is the public toilet, and this is the bedroom two. So as for the first floor, it provides more flexible multi-purpose area. Can be an entertainment area for children, relatives, or friends. So my design is to respond at terms to engage with my client's personal and his hobbies. So it's also explore more on public and private zoning. The main road, which is in front of the view here, I wanted to put the garden and the fixture point. It's to provide a filter of the view and a privacy for the resident. In the middle of this two acute triangles, I decided to place a private tea room, the engagement between the courtyard. So it achieves the connection between nature and human. The four elevations: the front, rear, left, and right elevations. So you can see my design is a bit complex because it's also quite related to my client. And then I designed this uh, residences because it's give him like a relax, enjoy his daily time. And then what's more is like he can do what he likes, like having a private space for him. Yeah. So comes to here, this here. So you can see the roof is like different angles. So it's like a twisted roof. Yeah. So this twisted kind of metal cladding roof is chosen to reconcile um, the resident, which looks like a single story context. So the materials is influenced from the tin raw materials. So you can see the height are different from the highest to the lowest, and then the flow of the roof. So this height and the flow is to operation to grasp the light and views of the site location. So my design also act as a box for security to the front of the road, the Jalan Medaling, cross flow ventilation and cooling, diffuses light to grow invitingly to the site. So it makes the resident looks more warm to stay. So when it at night, the light is like diffuse out, so it can bright out the outdoors also. So this is my detail. So here is the detail, and this one is the perspective. So I'm using the standing sim metal roofing sheet here. So this area is the multipurpose area, and this one is the tea room. So this is my board. Yeah. So this is the four elevation of my model: front, left, rear, and right elevations. So this is the roof plan of my model, and this is the best view from my mobile perspective. This is my end of my presentation, so thank you and have a nice day.